Good morning, Caroline from Bubbly Maths. We're here for the early years. So if you're between 4 and 7, this will be something you can do. If you're 7 or nearly 8, then you probably want to look at the one that we did a little bit earlier and just go and look at the live that I did earlier on today. But you can play this game and then do that one as something that's even more, a little bit, that might stretch you a little bit more. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and get some pebbles. I've got some chickpeas here, that's what I'm using. You can, I have a bunch of dice, something that you've got lots of. You might have some tiddlywinks, some marbles. Just go and get something that you've got lots of. And what we're going to do is we're going to, and some bowls. If you can get some bowls, some plastic bowls, and we're going to find out who can win most. I've got chickpeas. You can, whatever you can win most of, whatever you've got. So go and get 40 things. 40 things. You've got to get 40 things. First of all, you've got to count 40 things. Oh my goodness. Butter beans, they'd be a good one to count. They're nice and big and chunky. Or kidney beans, or macaroni, spaghetti, the fusilli type things, the little ones, those kind of ones, they would be good for counting as well. Get 40 of those, and while I'll just wait for you just for a moment while you quickly go and get 40 things. You don't have to have bowls, you can put them down on the table. I need to have bowls because I need to contain it so you can see what I'm doing. Have you managed it? Have you managed it? I feel as though I feel that I'd be rude if I start too soon, but also I don't want to keep you waiting. So what we're going to do is I'm going to change the view so that you're looking at here we go. The visualizer, that's what it's called. It's called a visualizer. Move that slightly over. I've got an extra dice. Should you want to use larger numbers and more chickpeas, you can use 2 dice. And if you don't have a dice at all, then what you can do is there's in the activity pack, which there's a link to in the description, you can download that and make a little spinner. There's instructions for making the spinner on there. There's also instructions for making the spinner on the YouTube channel, which is Bubbly Maths YouTube channel or Maths Toys YouTube channel. Now let's see. Right, so what we're going to do is, this is my bowl because it's closest to me, and this is the young person's bowl because it's closest to them. So that's you, that's yours, and that's mine. So you're going to start because you're the youngest, and you're going to, you've thrown a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're putting it in there because that's like the holding box. That's where you're going to keep things until you decide you're not going to throw any more. Now, if you roll a dice and you roll a 1, then everything that you've put in there goes back in the let's say in the shop. Do you want to keep that? Should we just go ahead? That's quite a good number. 5 is quite a big number. Should we go ahead and keep the 5? That's now in your bank. You've got 5. Oh, actually, ooh, I left one in there. And also, actually, that would be a good way to do it, is go ahead and count them into your bank. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's in the bank. Those are yours to keep. Now it's my turn. Remember, if I throw a 1, oh, what did I get? I got a 4. So I got less than you got. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I think I'm going to bank mine as well. So I'm going to bank mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's your turn. You're winning. What did you throw? You threw a 2. So you take 1 and whoopsie, 1 and 2. It's easier if they are on the table. I've just got to keep them contained, or else, well, you need to know whose is what, and it's just easier for me because it's got to fit in this small space here. Right, so you've got 2 now. Do you want to roll again and get, if you put 2 in there, you had 5, and then you've got 2 more, so that'd be 5, 6 and 7. You'd have 7. I've got 4. Do you think you're going to stop at 7, or do you want to roll one more time and see if you can get a little bit more? It's up to you. How likely is it that you roll a 1? You've got 1, you've got 2, you've got 3, you've got 4, you've got 5, and you've got 6. How likely is it that you want to keep it? Okay, I'm going to put them in there. You've got 5, you had 5, so now you've got 6, 7. My turn. That's not good. Okay, so I missed my go, basically. Your turn. You got a 4. And of course, you count your own dots when it's your turn. You count 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you count the right amount of dots, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And you had 7. So now if you count on from 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and you only have to get to 20. And if you're even younger, then you only need to go to 10. Just stop, or even 5. See who go, just go to 6, see who gets the higher number. Just from the very beginning, just see who gets more pebbles. Just start with that if you're very little. And so I think, yes, so you've now got, you had 7, now you've got 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, it's my turn. See if I can roll. Oh, what? Another 1? Oh dear, it's your turn again. You got a 5. All right, look at you. You're racing ahead. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you had 11, I think. So that's 11, and then 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Are you going to keep them? Because if you throw again, you'll lose your 5. If you throw a 1, what do you reckon? You're going to keep them? I want to have a chance. So we're going to go 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. How many have you got left? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. You've got 16 in there, and you started with 20. You've got 4 left to go. And I've got loads left to go because I keep throwing a 1, 5. Right, let's get the 5 out. I'm going to see if I can just go for broke here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to roll again, because if you roll a 4 or more in your go, then you've won the game. So I've got to stand a chance of winning. So I'm going to roll a 5, and I'm going to roll a 1. Oh dear, this isn't very good. I've lost everything. Not everything, I've lost what was in there. So unless you throw a 3 or less than a 3, then you've won. If you throw a 4 or more, then you've won. Oh, you threw a 1. Okay, that gives me another chance. Okay, that just means you don't go. I've thrown a 5. It's given me another chance. Oh my goodness, let's have a go. Let's see if I can manage it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And another 1, 2, 9, 10. That gives me 4. That's 10, and I have 4 there. So I'm getting there. I've got 6 more. If I throw a 6, then I've won the game. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't throw a 6. How likely is it? How likely is it? Now let's see what you throw. Oh, you threw a 5. Let's see. I think we can just go straight in here now, because if it's 4 or more, you only have 4. So if it's 4 or more, they all go in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you had 16. So 4 more than 16, we can use the dots on here to count them. 4 more than 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then you can double check. You can go in there and double check and count them again, make sure there are 20 in there. But congratulations, you won. So it's all about working out how likely it is and how you can see if you can win. And as I say, you can play with more beans and play with 2 dice, and you can do that. So it depends where you are, depends how far along you are in your learning career. And so you can definitely play with 2 dice, and then and if you're playing with 2 dice, if you throw a 1 as one of the 2, then that your goes over and everything goes back into the pot. And the winner is the one who gets the first one to get them all in. And it's all about how likely. Oh, hold on. Let me say hello to you. Come back here. Stop share. That's it. That's what I need. So it's all about how likely is it that you will roll a 1, and it's all about playing it and finding out. And now, when you get to the big boy and girl game, if you throw a double 1, let me just put the visualizer back on. Now we don't have to play it with beans, although they can play with you. But if you're playing the big boy and girl game, then if you throw a double 1, then what happens is, let's say you were where you were, you throw a double 1, put 4 back in there. If you had thrown a double 1, boom, boom. If you're using 2 dice, then, oh no, everything goes back to the pot. You have to start all over again. So you only play that game when you're a bit more expert at playing games, and you don't mind if that happens. But if you're quite young, then you might not do that. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Oh, excuse me. I've got the sun in my eyes. It's just shining over there, and it made me sneeze. Got my elbow. Practicing the sneeze and the elbow thing. Okay, or a dab. Just do a dab. Sneezing in the elbows, doing a dab these days. So let me just see if anybody, if you are enjoying these videos, please do share them. Please tell other people about them, get them to come and join the group. I'm just having a look, see if anybody's joined us in the group. Oh, I can't see, so I'm not going to do that. But and stop sharing, that would be helpful. So please like and share, and leave us comments, take pictures of the activities that you've done, and ask questions. And then we've also got these going up on the YouTube channels. So we've got the Bubbly Maths YouTube channel where they're going up as the lives, and then we've got the Maths Toys YouTube channel, and in the Maths Toys YouTube channel they're more disciplined. It's a bit more concise than what I do here on the lives, because I can edit out bits that go wrong and that sort of thing, and just keep it to the bare minimum, so take a bit shorter as well. Thank you so much for joining us, and the next early years session is tomorrow morning at 10 London time. There's also at 8 o'clock tonight is the preparation for tomorrow. That's London time, and they're done live, but you can replay them at any time. And if you have any older learners, 7 to 18-year-olds, they're covered in the 9 o'clock session. That's 9 London time every day. That's Monday to Saturday. We're not doing Sunday night or Saturday night or Sunday morning at the moment. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.